Hi, morning everybody. Joanna is back with Sew Up. I really tried to create a whole new page, but there's so many views and I realized to crash the YouTube site, it would not make sense. I have almost 100,000 views on YouTube. I want to thank everybody for really supporting me. So I'm have to continue pushing. So let's get going. I really needed to make a dress for tomorrow. We have some special service out of our normal ministry. So I'm going to make this really simple circle off the shoulder dress. Really simple. So let's get going. So I have my fabric here. This is knit and I cut this like 14 inches in length, and I have two pieces. So I work at panels, so it's long, and what I'm gonna do is put both of them together because there's no back and front in this. You'll only have the back and the front when we do the band. And my favorite t-shirt, so what I'm gonna do is turn your t-shirt, get a t-shirt that shape really nice, huh? Please. So get your t-shirt, you fold on the seam. It's really easy. And for those of you who are asking me if I'm Trinidadian, yes, I'm 100% Trini. So there you have it. So let's go. So give yourself a tiny bit of seam allowance. For the top here, it's gonna be simple. You're not gonna go do an straight to the top, okay? So you're just gonna, there's no neck, there's just underneath your armhole, okay? And as some of you may notice, I gain a little thing, fighting to take it off, but it's not coming off. Okay, so basically this is the start of my top. We'll do the band later on. So you just have under your armhole. It's really simple. If you could remember my off the shoulder mermaid dress, under the armhole, and this is okay. So you have two pieces. Let's do our skirt, circle skirt. It's really easy. I'm just gonna do one side, and then you're just gonna do it twice. Okay, the back and the front. So I measured underneath, just underneath my bust, got like 38. Well, it's the same thing for me, be different for you. So quarter of it will be 9.5. So I need to get here at 9.5. I'll go like 10. Okay. So what I did, I folded, took my fabric and I just folded it over so you get this triangular corner here. And we could just put a dot close to where it's 10. So just put a little mark. I'm using black fabric, so I'm really careful. So what I do, because I want everything to be equal, I measure, so that is 14.25, and I'll put 14.25 in the middle here, make a mark, and 14.25 at the end here. So when you cut, it's going to be equal. My length, I already wanted it at like 30. So this is the 30 here. Go to 30. So I put a mark and I go to where I put this foot, where I made this mark here, and I go and I put another mark where it's 30, and I go to this end and I put another mark where it's 30. And we could just go to the middle here, put another mark where it's 30, use a chalk that you could see, and just gonna cut this out. Okay, there may not be a need to hem it, and I say may, depending on the type of fabric that you have, or you could use this is that part, and I'm gonna fold and do the other one. So let me do the other side, and I'm gonna put it, open it, put them together, stitch on the seam. I'm gonna get the circle part, This I'm going to do up, just turn it on the wrong side, stitch them together, and when I come back I'm going to show you how I cut my band and put everything together. So give me a little while on the machine and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I did, I made my top, I stitched it together, okay, and I turned it on the wrong side. I stitched my skirt and I turn it on the right side. And to connect this, I turn my top inside out and I attach it at the waist. So the wrong side, the right side in this will automatically join up with the right side of my skirt, and I put it on the machine and I just gonna attach this. Now for your band, you make one long band, make sure it's on the stretchy side, and the band must be able to go around your shoulder with a certain amount of being tight. Okay, you can do it how thick you want, but when you fold it over, when you're gonna stitch to make your band, you fold it in half first. You run a stitch on it here. I should do that. Let me show you. Run a stitch on it here. Quick stitch. Turn it on the right side, and this is your band. Just do it half and half. It's not going to be even yet, but half and half, and there's your band. So we're going to attach this band after we attach the top and the skirt together. So give me a few minutes and I'll show you how I attach my band. Yay! Okay, so I attach my top to my skirt. So what you're going to do is do a roll hem. You roll the fabric in on itself and you do it under the arm on both sides, and to put on your band you make sure everything is even. Your band is in the middle. This is where your band is going to fit. So what you do, you look for the middle of the dress. You can measure it, I don't have to. And you make a triangular snip. So you know where the middle is. And take both ends from here. You could pin this here. Put a pin right in the middle here, and then you attach the band. When you reach on the end on this side here, you're going to leave a little space. It's naturally going to leave a space. So what you do is sew up to this point in the back, and then you sew up to this point in the front, and I'll show you what to do just to end the edge of the band that is not going to be stitched together, so you'll have room to stick your hand in. So I'll be back. Let me just get on the machine and put this together. Okay, so our dress is almost finished. So I attached the band, as you can see, and we have this opening here. So what I would do, I would fold the band, the edge of the band in on itself, and that's just to get it neat. I'll do this on both sides. Put a stitch here, really simple, because you saw the roll hem that I did, right? So it's neat. If you want to, because it's knit or Kiana, you don't have to hem this, but if you really want to, you can. You can either do a roll hem by rolling it on itself, or you could do a spiral hem by turning your machine on buttonhole stitch, pulling it, and it will just be like little spirals at the end of your dress. And basically this is finished. So when you see me again, I'll be all glammed up and ready to flaunt, as I always say. So give me another few minutes and then you'll see me see pictures and all that. Okay everybody, so this is how my dress turned out. Really fabulous. Let's give you a twirl. It's really nice. My circle of the circle skirt of the shoulder dress. I really love it. I'm saying today, stay happy, stay healthy, and sew up.